Hello everyone, today I'm reviewing set number 75251, Darth Vader's Castle with 1,060 pieces. This set has 5 minifigures with Darth Vader, and Darth Vader with the Bacta tank, the 2 Royal Guards, and the Imperial Transport Pilot. Let's get into the review. One last thing before we do, however, is we get to see the side box art, which is really nice, and the back of the box, which shows all the play features. Now let's get into the review. This set comes with 2 Royal Guards that are exactly the same. They each have a red cape with a darker red on the inside of the cape with a brighter red on the outside. They each have their own black head with no back printing. They have decent printing, and this figure has not changed much in all the years it's been in LEGO. Really, just the weapon has changed. But it's still a good figure. Now, we have what I like to call it the 501st Imperial Pilot, but on the box it's called the Imperial Transport Pilot. And this is a really good figure, especially if you want it to be like a pilot for the 501st Army. It has a regular angry clone head and a blaster, and has really good prints all around. Next, we have Darth Vader, but this is his Bacta tank version. So he has his eyes closed and his arms. So one is the gray with the gray hand, and then another gray hand and gray legs, which are not dual molded, sadly. He has decent back printing, and then if we move the mouthpiece out of the way, you can just see he has a frown. Next up is Darth Vader, and just this Darth Vader has been pretty much the same. It's changed a lot throughout the years. This one has no back printing, minimal leg printing, no arm printing yet, and he has his regular Darth Vader head, which is really nice, with the new helmet mold that was released, I think, in 2017. Or 2015, sorry. Which is 2 years before the set was made, and this is, I think, a 2018 set. Sorry, 2019. And you can actually still buy this on Lego.com for, I think, $130 US. So that's not bad. Let's get into the review. For the first build, we have Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, and this one is very small, and I'll show you a quick comparison of the TIE Fighter. So this is Darth Vader's TIE Fighter, and this is the $40 TIE Fighter from 2021, and you can really see the size difference. It can even fit underneath it. I don't like that this is so bigger than this. Now, let me grab the $70 TIE Fighter. Like, this is very small. I really hope they remake this soon, but like an actual one. But this is the $70 one compared to that. So it's really small compared to this, which you can compare to this, and then this. So it really goes down, but this is very small, which we'll see why in a little bit. So yeah, that's those. Let me move those to this side. This build can open up, and there's a little space to where you can place your Darth Vader minifigure. So let me do that. Alright, here's him sat down in it. You have to put him in the back studs, and then you can just close it up, and it fits somewhat nicely, but it does actually fit, which I was surprised about. It does have a clip for the lightsaber, so I just put it in like that. It does have 2 stud shooters, just one on each side, so, and that just flew away. The other one. And last feature of this is that the wings can move up and down. And this is for all 4 wings. And what I do is put them at the second bend in the formation of the wings. So, almost. Now let's get into the build. This set is very large. It has great detailing and is such a fun build process. These are like one of the only sets that I want to build twice. like as soon as I build it because of how much fun the build process was. It has a little bit of lava spewing from this little spot right here. And you can see the rock formations and the nice design on it. It goes up, you can see the nice red glare when there's light. You can go up and there is a stud shooter at the top. We can move to either side and we can see this one side paneling. And then here is a spot for the mouse droid, and you can basically just put the mouse droid in. It's like a little charging station for the mouse droid. Over here, you can flick this down, and there's a red kyber crystal in it. And then you can put all the red studs here, so you can get 3 in each. I took them out of this set because they kept falling out really easily. And that's this side of the build. Let's move to the other one. Here's the design on this side. And down here we have a nice Sith shrine. And we have a lightsaber hilt. The shrine can be taken off, and you can see it has a Sith holocron, it looks like, on there, with 2 statues of blackened hologram pieces. And it has nice sticker detailing on that. So we take that and put that back on. Now let's get to back towards the other side. And there is a door right here, which leads into the main interior for this section. But first, there's a little hangar bay, so you can place the TIE Fighter and push it back into here, and it's pretty roomy. And that looks really cool. Then if we move up, we can see the Bacta tank, and we can take this out if we want. I don't know why it's being weird, but you can take it out like that, and you can grab your Darth Vader minifigure and place him in there. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's see how hard this is. It shouldn't be that difficult. And there we go. So he's in there, and then we can just set him back in. So then that's what it looks like with him in there. There is a control panel in there. There's one right there. And you can see some of the door design in there. And that's what he looks like in the Bacta tank. You can get a nice shot, of the back with the red glare. So that looks really menacing and cool. And you can also place the royal guards in here. And move them one apart so you can see Darth Vader better. And that's a pretty cool section. Then we can move one section up and we have an actual hologram piece. We have this section right here where you can place Darth Vader and put him in there. So I'll show you what that looks like. So here's Darth Vader, and it's kind of tricky to place him in, so you kind of have to put him in at an angle and then kind of sit him down. It's really not the best feature of the set. Yeah, he is completely trapped in there. So I'll try it again. With one hand is not that easy, but he's in there, and you can place this down over him, and you can lift it up and down, and then take him out. And at the top, you can place your not Rebel Trooper. You can place your Imperial Trooper. You can place your Imperial Trooper on that sticker, which that's a sticker all the way around. It's a little bit of a pain to place, but if you get it around, it's not that big of a deal. So you can place that trooper there, and you can see him from the outside just a little bit, but it doesn't take away from the detail of the set. It does have a stud shooter. A downside of the set is that this really likes to move, like the side paneling. The front one will move a little bit too. And you can see if I take this apart, so there's one Technogrod right there, that if I take off, you can see the 3 panels. See that one, and that one, and where they're all connected to. It's a pretty ingenious design. This one is connected by the 2 tiles. If you take them all off, this is what it looks like before you put it on. It's nothing too crazy, but it is a really good set. Trying to do this with one hand is not it's not the best idea I've ever had. But yeah, it's pretty easy to fix from that point on. And I do the sides first and then the front if they do fall off. But here you can see better detailing on those. And this is the front one. You can see kind of how that's placed on there. And then that rim. You can see a bit more design to it. So it's a pretty cool set. Again, this is an absolutely beautiful set, and I do rate this set a 9 out of 10. I don't really like the panel shaking and just that there's no backside to it, but that's alright. It costs another $80 if they wanted to get that backside, probably. And then this is what it looks like compared to a minifigure. So it's pretty tall. And then that's what it looks like from there. So it is a very tall build, and it's very menacing, and it's really good on display. So if you want to get this before it retires, this is a great set to have on display. And you don't even have to see the side. You can just set it on your shelf. And lastly, this is what the set looks like on display, and it is a beautiful display set, especially compared to all the other sets. It really stands out in a good way. Thank you for watching this video. I will see you all again soon. Goodbye.